I've had a few people ask to see our gaming lounge room, so I thought I'd give you guys a little tour today. It's still unfinished, but I'm going to show you what we've done and what we have left to go. So half of this room was our old garage, and we decided to install some bifold doors and knock down this huge wall to relax and play some games in. It was a big mission getting rid of this double brick wall. Now the garage area, the floor was lower than the rest of the house, and we decided to run some cables from the TV to the floor. So we made a little floor box inside HDMI, RGB and some power cords. And I was lucky enough to find the perfect size coffee table off eBay, gave it a sand, a quick coat of paint, and I made a little drawer for underneath to store all my consoles on. The drawers were the perfect size to fit all my cartridges in and made it for an easy, accessible gaming room. This is the shelf of games we're playing at the moment, or we plan to play in the next couple of weeks. I've just started really getting back into collecting games over the last year, so I'm hoping to fill this bookshelf up much more in the next year. So this is the Nintendo 64 collection that I have, all in original boxes as well too, most with the manuals. So I want to try and get the whole Power collection eventually, and also want to get some of the NTSC games that weren't released to PAL, because I'm going to be getting the analog console whenever that gets released. And I heard that it's region free, so I'm really looking forward to playing some of those American games. And I've got a few Japanese games as well too. PlayStation 5 collection needs a bit more. Got a fair few PlayStation 4 games. Love the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 2 games. I made a good dent in that list last year, adding to the PlayStation 2 list, but I really want to get a few more games this year. Next up, I want to try and get 50 Cent, and I want to get Mark Echo's Getting Up. The NES and the Super Nintendo section. It's really started getting into collecting those games this year as well too, so I'm hoping to add more to that collection. Really want to add more to the PlayStation 1 collection this year. I have a bunch of extreme sports games, which are my favourite games as well too. Dave Mirra, special mention for Thrasher Skate and Destroy, one of my favourite skateboarding games of all times. If you're an OG, you know about this one. It is so hard to play. Give that a go if you're into skateboarding games. And I love Tony Hawk's. If you follow my channel, you know how much I love these Tony Hawk's games. Also special mention to the Army Man games. I don't mind a bit of Army Man games as well too, but skateboarding games are my top games. I love playing those games. One of my most favourite things in the room is my statues. Most of these have been Chrissy or birthday presents. Here's the car I drive to the lounge room in when I'm ready to play some games. We've got some of the kids' toys out here, of course. Kids' toy box, kids' toys. Just picked up this one this year for Christmas, thanks to my husband. In this shelf, just a few Simpsons goodies. Some of the new Simpsons collectibles. Yoshi toy. This one I got for my 8th birthday. Some Duff beer cans, which have now been discontinued in Australia because these guys got sued for making this Duff beer. Some more Simpsons stuff. Yoshi's one of my faves. Now these are one of my favourite things as well too. So Biker Mice, I'm a big fan of Biker Mice from Mars. So my bro-in-law got me this one for my 30th birthday. So I like Biker Mice. I'm not a big Barbie fan, but these two combined, these are so awesome. NBA Barbies. I want to get a few more of these ones. How cool does that look? And I've still got that starter jacket as well too. I don't know if anyone had these when they were a kid. Battle Trolls. I do love my 90s sort of toys as well too. These things were so cool. I had that blue one and I chopped his hair off thinking it was going to grow back too. It didn't grow back. So the wall that was in this room went here. We had a garage on this side, and this was just a little spare sort of room, I guess, not big enough to quite be a lounge room. So that's why we thought we would knock the wall down, put the beam in up here. We got a builder to come put a beam in, so it was all legit, all proper, and the roof wasn't going to fall down on me while I was playing some games. So we've made it nice and big, this area. This area used to be open, so we built a wall in here so we could have a computer room in there as well too. Now I've tried to paint the wall and I've not matched the colour properly. Now I want to start filling up the space in the walls as well too. So my plans for these walls is to frame these Grand Theft Auto maps and posters and just try and fill them up all over the wall and that as well too. Really fill everything in. And this is the computer room that we built in here. Cool little room. I've just sort of finished setting it up. Got the Nintendo Switch games, It's going to be for streaming. Got all my setup there. Look at all them cords. We're ready to roll. So that's it. That's our gaming lounge room. I really appreciate everyone that's followed my channel over the last year. I can't believe people even want to watch what we do. So I appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. And if you like what you see, give us a sub.